Hey there, some personal news to share. I have prostate cancer. Now, before you get too alarmed by the C word, let me just say that prostate cancer, if you're going to have cancer, is the best to have. It's very slow growing almost all the time, and it's easy to treat. So, survival rate's 99%. So, if I don't sound real upset, I'm not. I would have told you this a little sooner because it was diagnosed about 5 weeks ago through a PET scan. Now, a PET scan maybe 200 years ago would have been having your bloodhound sniff up and down a guy's body. But in this case, it's an electronic thing with contrast, and it causes anything cancerous to light up. And so they scanned me from the base of my skull to the base of my, let's just say what you're thinking, and only showed up in one little spot with one little node involved. It'll be treatable pretty quickly, they tell me. So that's fine. I would have actually told you this a couple of weeks ago, except that 2 days before the biopsy was scheduled, I suddenly bled, and it's totally unrelated, but I was in the hospital for 6 nights, and I have pretty low hemoglobin. They infused me with a whole lot of iron. So I'm literally Iron Man right now. My blood is building back up, but I want to ask you to pray for me. I'm going to be treated, and this should all be over with sometime mid to late summer. And by then, I expect to be a grandpa for the first time. It's an interesting thing that happened. Valentine's Day itself was my wife's and my 50th wedding anniversary. And so we celebrated with a meal like we've never had before. Some friends blessed us to make it really special. And then 3 days later, I found out I had prostate cancer. And then I'm going to have the biopsy, and suddenly I'm bleeding like crazy for quite a while. And then I'm in the hospital for 6 nights. Meanwhile, my pregnant daughter and her husband come to town, and the baby moves for the first time while they're here. And so these were like seesaws, just up and down. But the trajectory, if you know the Lord, is up, not down. So anyway, thanks for praying for me. I appreciate you very much. And I'll let you know more when I know more, because a whole bunch of things have been pushed back. Now the bleeding's over with. Now I got to have some appointments that were canceled and get the treatments and all that kind of stuff. I'll let you know. Thank you very much. Pray for Jim Gilbert.